Adventure number 10 starts here in the backyard of the Munich apartment. I'm going to go on a longer bike ride today. First one here in the Munich area. We'll see how it goes. The topic of today's video is ramble or rambling, but it could just as easily have been foobar. Ramble, one definition, is to talk at length in a confused manner, which may be how many of these videos go. Another definition of ramble is to take a pleasant walk in the countryside. In this case, I was trying to take a pleasant bike ride in the countryside. At breakfast this morning, I was mapping out the route from our apartment in Laim, Munich, Germany, to Circus Krone Farm. And it looked like it was a good distance and a good amount of time for a nice ride out in the country. As I explored the route a little closer on Google Maps, I saw that it contained many turns, left, right, left, right, turn after turn after turn, which was going to make it very confusing because I was not familiar with this route. I almost canceled at that point while still eating breakfast, but I decided, what the heck, give it a try. We're always trying to go on an adventure, so we'll make this an adventure. Well, all those turns quickly turned into foobar. I was finding myself going in circles, having difficulty, getting very frustrated. Several times I almost gave up. Well, the stubborn side of my personality finally paid off. I continued on. I decided to just keep pushing on until I finally made it all the way to the Circus Krone Farm. Although there were many cars in the parking lot and lots of screaming children, I found Circus Krone to be completely underwhelming. So I decided to continue pushing on to get here to the lake, to Wörthsee. And it was a pretty straightforward route and another, 20 minutes or so of riding. So that's why, even though I had quite an adventure getting to Circus Krone Farm, I did decide to continue on to the lake. On this late October day, it is overcast, but quite mild. There were quite a number of golfers out on the Wörthsee Golf Club. And there is some activity down here at the lake as well. Saw a few sailboats out there earlier. So it's time to relax a little bit, have some lunch before the ride back. PB&J, potato chips, some green grapes, a couple of cookies, a little water. That should get me fueled up for the ride back. With all the twists and turns and circles, getting here was about a 22-mile ride to get here. I'm anticipating it to be shorter going back. Definitely seems to be a sailing school. About 5 small sailboats, a couple of motorboats which must have the instructors. Seems like it's a nice calm day to learn how to sail. We've been rambling around Munich, southern Germany, also known as Bavaria, and northern Austria for the last 8.5 weeks. We'll be returning to the US 4 weeks from tomorrow. Over these next 4 weeks, we have some trips planned to Berlin, up in the north of Germany, and then to Vienna, Austria, out to the east of where we are now. To get our bikes in and out of the apartment, we have to use this little alleyway, which means we have to unlock a couple of gates and make our way down through to our backyard. Permanent residents have places to store their bikes in the front of their house, but since we're just temporary here, we don't want to have any problems with the bikes, so each time we use them, we bring them in and out through our little pathway. And then here's the gate to our backyard. Back to where I started at 10 o'clock this morning. Well, it was quite a ramble today. I think we had 40 or so miles of riding on city streets, on bike lanes, through the woods, paths across meadows. Seems like we had it all. Bridges over the highway, lots of riding situations. I was glad I made it all the way out to Worthsy and back. And now we're done. I hope I can get out of bed tomorrow morning. And I hope you'll be able to watch all the videos that are documenting our travels here. As always, be content, stay curious, and enjoy the moment.